Hello, everyone. Namaste, and welcome to the September message this month. The wise ones have asked me to allow them to speak today because they want to speak into the autumn equinox. They want to talk to you about equilibrium and balance and truth. So, those are the three things they have asked me to tone about to set the stage, to create our intentional framework that they talk about all the time. What is the framework that we want to speak into, that we want this wisdom to come in through and flow towards, would be the bottom line here. So, let's get started. Yonam, Yonam, Yonam. I'm always excited to see where they take me with the toning once I set the intention. So, I don't know about you, but I needed that. So, okay, let me share some more info about the book. Ah, no, they want to share the information about the book. So, let me bring in the wise ones. And as a reminder, the wise ones represent all of the wisdom that I stored in all my higher selves. It's wisdom that we all have. You have a set of wise ones, as well as I do, as well as everyone does. Any person who has had a past life, they have wisdom from that past life. That is the knowledge that you have learned. And as they recently told me, you learned it, you earned it, own it. Own it. So, with that, let me bring in the wise ones. It's as if I'm in a bank of light. I walk into a bank of light that surrounds me. Namaste, everyone. Namaste, Karen, and everyone listening. We are thrilled to be back. We are honored that Karen listened to us and honored our request that we speak this month instead of the Andromeda Council. So she will bring that forth next month, unless, of course, we convince her to let us come forward again. So we thought it was really important to let you know what is happening right now energetically. We have talked to you about the spring equinox, and now it's the autumn equinox. And we want to make sure that you are aware of what an equinox will do for you. An equinox is even darkness light. Okay, so this just occurred on the in it occurred around the planet in more ways than one because it echoes and vibrates. And when you have equal light and equal dark, there's a transition that happens. Now, back in April, you had a transition in America. They had a transition to go to more light. We're on the opposite side of the world. You went to more dark. You're flip-flopping that now. eastern side of the world is going to more darkness, and the western world is going to more darkness, and the eastern world is going to more light. Okay? And what that means and what that represents, especially for anyone listening in America, as you're going into darkness, more darkness, think about it. In the dark, that is where the people hide. The dark web is used for child trafficking, for gun trafficking, for drug trafficking. It's where it's hidden out of view from the mainstream. And in a lot of ways in your world, darkness is like the secret underground. It hides. But when you illuminate darkness, it can't hide. It cannot hide. So one of the things that we have guided Karen and we guide you in every meditation that we do is to illuminate the darkness, illuminate the lies. It's huge right now on your planet that the lies be exposed. It is the it is extremely important for this ascension process that the lies be exposed. As we told you last month, you have the 3D amusement park coming down and the 5D amusement park being built. Now, the 3D is run by a lot of behind the scenes, shadow ways of being. That's how the secret governments and the secret societies work. Behind the scenes, hidden. That's why there are tunnels where they do their mischievous things, or basements. That's where the secrets are hidden. Okay, so as you go through this equilibrium stage, and as America in particular is going down, and the Western world is going into a more darkness during the day, that's giving way to all of these secrets to be hidden again. Don't want that. And you can do something about it. That's the power. Now, the same as Western world focused on the light during the spring equinox, the Eastern world can focus on the light as well, because that's your greater value right now. That is what you are being given the opportunity to stay illuminated in. But when you go into more dark days, it is a time to highly focus on spotlighting love, creating your intention every day that the lies be exposed and all crimes against humanity be held accountable. That is extremely important right now, that you focus on that. Focus. We see you. No. No. We've said that before. We see you. No. We don't accept you hiding behind the scenes. We don't accept these nefarious activities. We don't accept child trafficking. We don't accept the corruption any longer. No. We said to you last month, if you're focusing on what's not working in 3D and as it crumbles down, you give it energy, which the more energy you give it, that holds it up. Not what you want. When you focus on 5D, you create and build it. You lift it up. You lift up the new world that you want to create. So, by spotlighting the dark, by spotlighting the things that are still holding up the 3D world behind the scenes, you start to have that crumble. Now, it's tricky. Again, balance. Balance. How do you balance? How do you keep it so that you focus light over there, but you create over here? Can't you hold a flashlight and create over here at the same time? Seriously? You guys have two hands. You can do both. You want to keep creating, but you want to really focus right now in the next 3 months, actually the next 6 months, because you're going to go into the darkest day and then back up again to equilibrium in the spring. And it is during the 6 month stretch that it will be so advantageous for all of you to focus on the truth. The truth is light. The truth equals light, equals love, equals spirit, equals the greatest good, equals joy and happiness. Focus on the truth. And yes, everybody has a different truth. The nefarious people feel like they are entitled to do what they do, that it is their right to do what they do. You can alter that privileged thinking by standing in your sovereignty. I am a sovereign light being. And I say no. No. I will not be a puppet. I will not be a guinea pig. I will not be a pawn. I will not be subject to that any longer. I am a sovereign light being, a child of Mother God. I'm sorry, a child of Mother Earth and Father God. And this is my right and my privilege as a light. As a light. You have no authority over me. My I am presence is my authority. This is happening at this time of ascension because it is time for all of you to step into that authority. It is time for all of you to step into the greatest aspect of who you are, the loving light essence that is one with everything. You've seen Karen's logo. She was shown that image for a reason. It is your I am presence. You are that magnificent light. You are grounded in the crystalline grid of Earth or whatever planet you live on. It is a consciousness field connection. And then you shoot up and you are rooted in the unconditional loving light of all that is, which some of you call God. And then you have rays going out to all the dimensions and all the parallel realities and all of the lifetimes that you have experienced. That is the bank of knowledge and wisdom that Karen talks about going into the light. She is in her I am presence. That's why she can connect to all of us, the higher self aspects, the higher self wisdom, the higher self knowledge, most importantly, the higher self laughter. That's what you want to hold on to. That is how you accomplish it. And what we want to bring forth really powerfully today is that to move forward, creating 5D and spotlighting what's going on right now and the nefarious activities of the secret governments, societies, organizations, agencies, name it. There's a lot of them. Is to stand in your light. When you stand in your I am presence every day and you radiate light, first of all, you are connecting to the field, the quantum field of pure potentials, of all possibility when you do that. Second of all, you are connecting to the field in which your solar system is now revolving in the Aquarian age, which is a much higher vibration, higher vibratory field. And the reason for so much chaos on your planet, it's spinning Earth faster. Your core is heating up. It is causing everybody, we talked about it years ago, it's that blender at super ultra full speed. It's been slowly being turned up, and that blender is going, "Ah!" it, it, it may be making a lot of people crazy, but it is also raising your vibration to the point of the ascension energy. That's what you want. And every time you stand in your I am presence, you're up there. You're in your highest vibratory field that you can vibrate at. And you are one with what's happening in the solar system. You're one with love and light and joy and peace and ease. You're in the eye of the storm. The I am presence. There's a reason it's called the eye of the storm. Karen never connected that before. There's a reason it's called the eye of the storm. When you are centered, when you are in that balanced equilibrium, you are in truth, you are in light, you are in love, you are in joy, you are in peace. You are the highest vibration and aspect of your being. And when you stand there, darkness and nefarious activities can't touch you. Your Kevlar coated. They're not going to be able to touch you. Their devices and their manipulation of energies and mind control aren't going to have an effect. It is your place of, again, we want to say equilibrium. It's your shield. But you don't even need a shield there. It is your natural presence and natural vibration. And how many times have we, and God tells Karen this all the time, love needs no protection. Love is love. Only the ego, the left brain, needs protection. The right brain is connected to spirit, connected to love. And in your I am presence, you are in your right brain. You are connected. Your pineal gland is wide open, and you have the pure connection of creation with the quantum field of all potentials and possibilities. So, how do you move forward in the next 6 months of darker days, more darkness in the day? You stand in your full light, in your I am holy spiritual radiance. radiating your starlight energy, and being the lighthouses of sovereignty that you were born to be. You will not only light up your life, you will light up your home, your families, your communities, your states, your countries, your provinces, wherever you are. You will be that lighthouse. And as spoken in Power versus Force, when you have one person radiating in a high vibrational frequency of love or peace, you counterbalance something like 750,000, anywhere from courage is 250,000, I believe, and 750,000 and 500,000, whatever it is. You counterbalance those that are living in fear. And what's the best way to not be affected by the nefarious agendas right now? Stay out of fear. Best way to stay out of fear? Stand in your I am, crystalline starlight, holy Merkaba radiance. That is the way to light up the darkness the next 6 months, light yourself up, make a difference in your entire world. And when you can do that and just say, thank you that the truth rises and the lies are exposed. Now, here's what I'm creating. I'm creating a world of people who stand in their I am presence every day. This is who I wish to be. This is the lighthouse I want to bring to the planet. And the more people who do that every day, you will see a huge shift. You will see Mother Earth get back in balance. Because right now, she's moving through a higher vibrational field. And the planet, the humans are keeping her in a very low vibrational. And think about it. It creates a discord. You're going to create a discord. It's a push me, pull me, push me, pull me, push me, pull me. You 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 want to stand in your presence, stand in your equilibrium, stay balanced, focus on the light and the all truth rising and shining, because the truth is light and it will spotlight the darkness. The more you vibrate in light, the more you ask for the truth to vibrate. Where would darkness hide? It can't. It can't. Yay! That's how you alone, you can make a huge difference on the planet right now. That simple action every day will assist you to alter your world and the world around you greatly, greatly. And that is the message that we wish to bring through today. So, we will ask Karen to do some more toning, but she's also going to bring forth a meditation. We find that these are so valuable for everyone to have these meditations. And as a reminder, because as she's doing it, you are creating a massive synergy. But it's also a reminder of what you can create every day for yourselves and for your world. It's just, even if you take a few minutes driving to work, or getting a shower, or putting on your makeup, or shaving. There's just so many ways that you can just take a moment and breathe and express a desire for the world. Even if you just get in your I am presence, and send unconditional love to you, through you, from you. Something Karen really enjoys doing. And most importantly, what you'll realize when you do that is your vibration lifts and you get out of the fray and you get to the eye of the storm. We wish you many eyes, and we wish you equilibrium, balance, and the truth shining. Namaste for now. We love you. We honor you. We see you. And we walk with you. Goodbye for now. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Yay. That was guys, some days I try to make things so complicated. And hearing a message like that makes you realize it is simple. And every single person who's working in the field, who is connecting to their I am presence or creative energy or angels or benevolent beings of some kind. They're channeling a benevolent being, and be very, very, very careful. The field is so thin right now. It is so easy to connect. And if you are not crystal clear in your intention that you will only bring forth wisdom, you will only communicate, you will only listen to, you will only repeat information from a benevolent source, you can get easily tricked. Easily tricked. So just really, really, if you're going to do it, I would recommend you get trained. I went through years of training, years and years. You've heard me say this before, that I went through 2 years of dealing with uh, what I would call darkness, what I would call energy void of love, what I would call evil, satanic beings. It it's not fun. It's not fun. It is not something I recommend anybody doing. You can easily open yourself up and you can easily get tricked. I just went through this for a friend who messed around with some energy, a voodoo kind of energy. Some of you might know the JINs, the GINs. I'm not even sure how that's spelled, but I don't even want to say the word, because you connect to the frequency when you say the word. And I was able to release it for that person because I was on the other side, and I was with God and Archangel Michael and Jesus and Buddha and Krishna and Mary and Mother Mary and Kuan Yin, and Archangel Raphael was there, and some of the benevolent beings that I work with, the elementals, were there. And it was because of that. And this being had such chutzpah to even come forward there, pretending to be a guardian angel of a friend. And I was startled by the imagery I was seeing, because I was seeing white, but a black face, but white, but a skeleton, but white. And with that, everything was gone, and I was in this world, and I just started sending love. So if you ever feel like there's dark energy coming at you, or you are being attacked, the first and foremost thing, get in your I am presence, and then direct unconditional love to you, through you, from you. Heart energy light, bring in the angels, have the energy, the angels wrap, Archangel Michael is your best bet. Call in Archangel Michael and have this being wrapped in a bubble of love, which is the breath of God. I'm sorry, violet flame is the breath of God. And when you do that, it will usually go and pop off of you. It's almost like I feel a suction cup coming off. Um, so for some reason I was guided to say that. Somebody needed to hear that today. And or many of you just really in today's world of the 3D coming down and the 5D being raised. I once had a coach say to me, the ego is like when the ego wants to hold on to something, it's like King Kong holding on to that building in its last banana, like you're not getting my banana. That's kind of what the nefarious energy is doing right now. It's like, this is my banana and you may not take it and you're not getting it. I'm not letting it go. I will destroy everything first. That's kind of the energy that's happening in the world right now. So be conscientious. And if you start to feel that density or that negativity coming at you, please send light and love. Send light and love. You can literally send it, see it coming to you, through you, from you, and out your fingers. And you're sending light. And you're sending love. And you're wrapping them in it. You be creative here. Use the tools, use the benevolent beings to assist. We are in what I believe is a fight for the soul of humanity right now. And that's why the Mayan calendar didn't go forward. And you'll see other people, you'll hear other people say the same thing. I just listened to a New York Times bestselling author who said something similar. We are in a fight for the soul of humanity. If, in fact, we become transhuman, there will be something else running us, not our soul, not our light. And if, in fact, creativity is being done for us, there is AI writing and creating movies and scripts and pictures and images. Think about that and what that means. Creativity is the womb of a mother, of a woman. Creativity is the soul's expression. If we don't have creativity in our world, we won't be connected to the field. How many times do you hear someone talk about, it just downloaded, it downloaded. It's because they're connected to the quantum field of pure potentials and possibilities. The song came to me, it came through me. This work, it comes to me and through me because I open my heart to be a vessel for love to come through. Only love to come through. That is my intent. Only love can come through me. If I do not feel that the words coming to me are positive and uplifting and empowering, they will not come out of my mouth. That is why I will not channel. That is why I am an interpreter. I interpret the message, and if it does not uplift me, if it doesn't fulfill me with joy and hope and gratitude, then it's not something I'm willing to express. So, whatever you do, create an intentional framework every day for yourself. Create a structure that is the source of your living. My intention every day for my work, you've probably heard this before, but in case you haven't, my intentional framework is to more fully empower myself and all others to more fully love ourselves, each other, the planet, all beings, and all of our brothers and sisters throughout the multiverses. That is my intent. Always. Hasn't changed in over 20 years. It's my intent for the book. Anybody who sees it, hears about it, talks about it, sees the image of it, hears the name of it, hears somebody talking about it, they walk away more fully loving themselves, each other, the planet, all beings, and all of our brothers and sisters throughout the multiverses. That is my intentional framework for the book as well as all my work. Create that for yourself. You can create that, you can set that up. Do you wish to be a source of joy? Do you wish to be a source of acceptance and compassion? Whatever, you wish to be a walking source of peace. Whatever it is, and it can be multiple things, create that intention. And you will find all the molecules. Thought is an electrical pulse in the neurons that then, when spoken, tells the body and all the muscles and everything and all the cells how to move forward, and connects to the field to attract like molecules to deed it into reality. Create that intention, deed it into reality. Okay? Best if you speak it, because then you'll really powerfully project it out there. So, I got off on a tangent I hadn't expected to do, but that's okay. It's what was needed today. I am going to do some more toning for equilibrium and balance and soul's expression. Soul's expression. You know what? I take it back. I am going to do toning for the soul's expression, creativity. Thank you all for participating in that. Now, we want to always do a meditation. So let's get into this meditation. And I'm going to get my Merkaba. I love this selenite Merkaba. And just, if you have a Merkaba, it's really great. You can get this on Etsy. It's very reasonably priced, or something similar, any color of Merkaba. And if you just turn it for yourself, what you're doing is amping up your light. And I like to say that, again, I'm a traditionalist, so you don't have to go this route, but this is what I do every day. I am one with the unconditional, all-encompassing, loving light of all that is. I ground with the crystal grid of Mother Earth. I root with the unconditional love of Father God. I anchor with my light's origination point energy, my oversoul, and I align with all my higher self aspects. Standing in my I am crystalline starlight radiance. I am one. I am present. I am all that is. Radiating unconditional love to me, through me, from me, to me, through me, from me, to me, through me, from me, 24/7, 365. And I send it out to create a healing cocoon for myself, my home, my children, and to the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, thank you, all my team, for being here with me today. And I call forth all benevolent beings from earth, inner earth, throughout this universe. I ask that you all come together into one heart consciousness on this plane of existence. And I ask that we all send unconditional love to the core of Earth, radiating that energy out in bubbles of love to surround every molecule on this planet and throughout this solar system, throughout this universe, and beyond. We expand all quantum entanglements to the light web exponentially, all quantum entanglements to love. And we surround all quantum entanglements to the dark with impenetrable bubbles of violet flame, the breath of God, to transmute all this energy to light and love. We transmute, we transmute, we transmute, we forgive, we forgive, we forgive, we free, we free, we free all beings from entanglements to the dark web. 1, 2, 3. Now. We send love and light to every area. Just buckets and bubbles and spotlights and just a flow of loving energy anywhere where there's been weather beaten, war torn, chemical exposed, any areas that have been beaten and battered, like Lahaina and Morocco and Syria and where the wildfires are and the floods, all of these areas and the war-torn areas, we just pour a stream of unconditional love. Just from the source of all unconditional loves, we pour streams of light and love to all of these locations. And we vibrate it and we raise it up into light and love, into the ascension energy. We just pour ascension energy into these areas. We ask that they be healed and lifted in these cocoons of light and love and ascension energy. 1, 2, 3. Now. We violet flame all 3D matrices, all tyrannical matrices. We wrap all governments, leaders, organizations, institutes, businesses, any group of 2 or more in cocoons of ascension energy, surrounded by impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. Anything being done in the good of service of love and light is expanded exponentially to the millionth, trillionth, zillionth degree. Anything being done to harm rapidly ricochets back to its source and implodes. We send biofilms of energy around all farmland farms, food sources, livestock, farmers, all those that are in service to feeding the world and feeding all beings. We wrap them in cocoons of ascension energy, biofilms that provide all the nutrients they need, and impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. Any harm being done or directed to them rapidly ricochets back to its source and implodes. As sovereign light beings, we get to stand in our lights. As sovereign light beings, we intend, demand, and declare that all governments, businesses, agencies, organizations, any group of two or more, work for the people in harmony with Mother Earth and all beings for the good and the service of love and light. As sovereign light beings, we intend, demand, and declare a financial structure that allows all beings equal buying power in every country that is asset-backed currency. We intend, demand, and declare a healthcare system based on vibrant health and vital energy that balances us back to the vibration of our pure light and our vibrancy and our health and our well-being. Sovereign light beings, we intend, demand, and declare that the truth rise and shine, all lies be exposed, and all crimes against humanity be held accountable. We intend, demand, and declare as sovereign light beings that all children be held sacred in healing cocoons of love and light, in which no harm will ever come to them. And any harm that is attempted on children rapidly ricochets back to its source and implodes. 1, 2, 3. It is done. It is done. It is done. In the Trinity of 3, it is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For this and greater, always, in the highest and greatest good, for all concerned. Namaste. Amen. Aho. And so it is so. Thank you all. Thank you all. You don't have to do something that long in the morning. Stand in your I am presence, have love radiate through you, and send it out to the world. Send it to wherever the news was that day that there's something happening and you want to make sure that it balances the energy in that area. You can do something that simple. You can take 3 breaths, connect, 3 breaths. Whew. Send light and love. I choose to be a lighthouse today and send love. One of my favorite things is when I get in the car and I'm driving. I have an angel that I hold and I say, thank you, thank you, thank you for the cocoon of love around us. That any energy that touches our field is blessed in light and love and safety and grace and goodness. It's time for us to understand our light. It's time for us to understand that when we create with the field, we create from pure potentials. We create from a source of alchemy. Our lights are alchemy. And that's, I think, the greatest message I can leave you with today. It's time to play in the light, because we are light. All right, everyone. Thank you for being with me today. Happy fall, happy autumn, and in the other side of the world, happy spring and summer. So there we go. We'll be back. We'll be back. Nah, not the AI stuff. No. Somebody was just talking about Terminator lately, and of course, there's a lot of that message coming up lately. So, yeah, the wise ones will be back, and we will be standing in love and light, and go out and have a wonderful month. And I intend to do an Andromeda Council message next month. I am changing up the format. I will be continuing the Andromeda Council by myself. Um, Due to some personal matters for Mark and myself, that it's worked out that I continue the show by myself. So there we go. I'll be back and bring more message of love and light. In the meantime, take care. Happy autumn. Love you. Bye for now.